Well, the chickens have come home to roost once again. The chickens have come home to roost. Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes concert has resulted in a stampede in New York. The chickens have come home to roost. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this disaster to happen. I didn't know it was going to come this fast, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Who do you blame when the handwriting is all over the wall? When you already see that something is wrong with a person, why would you follow them? Why would you follow them when the handwriting is already all over the wall? Do you blame Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes? Do you blame the concert goers for paying their money to be killed and stampeded, stomped on and kicked and things? Do you blame the promoter? Who do you blame for being so stupid? Now, I forgot her name, but the first woman, I think she's 35 years old. She's way too old to be so stupid. I don't mean to kick the victim, the deceased victim, while they down. But you got to take some accountability. Glorilla, I've never been a fan of Glorilla, and I probably never will. Glorilla is Glorilla. Why would you pay your money to go see Glorilla? And the handwriting is all over the wall. What more can I say? If you are that stupid to follow in behind Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes, it's your own fault for getting stampeded and stomped on and squished to death. And, it is what it is. In this generation, in this current generation, I see that there's a trend. A lot of people in the entertainment industry, the puppet masters, if you will, they are harvesting a lot of this demon time energy by going out of their way to recruit a lot of these seemingly crack babies to be entertainers. And when I look at the stage, the entertainment stage, there's no entertainment at all. It's a whole lot of satanic activity. It's a whole lot of satanic activity. Okay, Glorilla, she already looks satanic. Okay. And she's probably a nice girl. She seems like she's real fun. But it's a whole lot of satanic energy that you cannot ignore about Glorilla. And when she said that she likes for a man to nut on her fries, I was already done with Glorilla. But when she said that, and she was proud of it, I said, something is wrong with this girl. Something is wrong with her. The handwriting was already on the wall. Okay, what more do you need to see to know that this is a person that's going to lead you on a path to destruction? Look at Finesse2Tymes. He don't look right. He look like something is wrong with him. Listen at the lyrics of the song. Listen at the lyrics of Glorilla's songs. Something is wrong with them. When you are proud to sit up and say the things that they say in their songs, something is wrong with you. And then if you're a fan of them and you recite the lyrics yourself, you are conjuring up a lot of energies, a lot of demonic energies. So what do you think is going to happen to you? Huh? When you voluntarily walk into the satanic realm of darkness, what do you think is going to happen to you? You got to, like my teachers used to tell me when I was a younger girl, put on your thinking cap. A lot of y'all have not had anybody to tell you in this new generation, put on your thinking cap. And when you put your thinking cap on, I suggest that you leave it on. Just leave it on. Don't never take it off. Okay. You got to be able to think and discern a lot of things because thinking might save your life. You got to be able to judge. See, Satan has convinced y'all to not judge. It's a trap. It's a trick. He done set a lot of y'all up because he don't want you to judge. You got to judge in order to know right from wrong, danger from, things that are okay. But Satan has convinced you that judging is wrong in order to put you to sleep and brainwash you and put you in a trance, or sort of like have you walking around like a zombie and you don't even know that you headed in a wrong direction where danger is ahead because you're not judging. And you headed for disaster and you don't even know it. You over there buying your concert ticket thinking this is all about fun and you gonna dance and just be there with the clown on stage and everything's gonna be all right. A lot of people went to the concert, but guess what? They didn't go back home. They probably thought they was gonna go back home, and they are taking a long nap at the morgue right now. Yes. So there was a 35-year-old. She way too old to be following behind Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes. 35. I think it ought to be an age limit when you go to these concerts and following behind these young idiots. And 35, I think it's too old to be following behind Glorilla. I don't know how old Glorilla is, but she seems to have the IQ of a 2-year-old toddler. And why would you, as a 35 years old, be a fan of Glorilla? That says a whole lot about you. When you are a fan of some of these people who I consider to be clowns, industry clowns, and you paid money to die. You paid somebody to kill you, essentially. So, we have to really put on our thinking caps and be accountable for ourselves. Okay, this generation is so lost. I cannot say it enough. And I have to say it over and over and over again. I have to repeat it because a lot of people didn't hear me the first time. And it's costing you your life. And you got to love yourself enough to say, I'm not going to put myself in harm's way and allow somebody to put me in a dangerous path. And when you sign up to go to a concert to see Glorilla, you get what you get. And Finesse2Tymes. Look at the track record. Finesse2Tymes, he done had a whole lot of incidents at his concerts where a whole lot of dangerous situations resulted. Glorilla too. Glorilla, it's been back to back. And she just reportedly fired her bodyguard. I don't know where, and I saw the bodyguard last night, and the way he was talking, it seemed like she got him out of the slums of Memphis. Oh my God. What happened to hiring professional bodyguards? A lot of these new generation rappers, they don't want to hire bodyguards. They want to drive themselves in their own car. What happened to being a real celebrity where you had a driver, you had real bodyguards that's been to somebody's bodyguard school or security academy or something, These people are getting bodyguards off the street, it seems like. And they so unprofessional. I was listening at Glorilla's ex-bodyguard that she fired. And then what about all the people that are alleging that she been scamming them out of money? And oh, she just being raggedy. She's raggedy. And I know she's new to the industry. She seemed like she's so glad that she don't have to work at that little restaurant, fast food restaurant job anymore. She's so glad to be in a new tax bracket that she never had been in before, and she got new teeth and a new grade of wigs that look like a clown anyway it goes. And she just so thrilled to have money for a change. She seemed like she used to be a crack baby because she got that big head and that little body. You know, most of them crack babies, that's how they, they was malnourished. And, they had that big head. Most of them got that big head and that little body. And she loves to get naked. And I can only imagine what she's going to be looking like this summer when it get real hot. Her and Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, they'll probably have a big festival. Just naked, 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 naked. All of them want to get naked now. They're porn stars. That has nothing to do with music. And they have just really shitted on the music industry and just insulted the whole art form. All of them just look like strippers and tramps and Jezebel whores. That has nothing to do with music. And I, myself, I don't want to look at your ass. Okay, it's time for a lot of you females to pack your ass up and go home somewhere and sit the fuck down. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Okay, I'm tired of looking at y'all's ass. You know why you want to show your ass? Because you are an asshole. That's why you want to show your ass. You want to show your ass because you don't have nothing else to offer. You really don't have no talent. So you just shake your ass and show your ass and ass. There's no substance to a lot of these females. That's why they have to get naked. And all they want to talk about in their music is sucking dick, riding dick, and getting dick. That's all they talk about in their music. That's not music. That is trash. Okay. And I know in today's society, trash is celebrated, unfortunately. And a lot of y'all have been brainwashed that it's cool to be trash and to celebrate trash and to wallow in trash and sewage. And it's just sickening to see that this is what the queens have reproduced. The queen's offspring is just a mess right now. And I was thinking about it this morning while driving from my job, and I'm looking around at all the offspring of the queens. The queen has really fucked up in this generation, and the chickens have come home to roost. The chickens have come home to roost. They got a whole lot of garbage out here in society, and I can only imagine what it's going to look like 10, 15, 20 years from now, because their children is going to have children. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine what the laws is going to be like? Can you imagine what a lot of these places of employment and restaurant jobs and things of that nature are going to be like? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my God. And it's almost like I'm looking at a whole lot of demonic entities. And all of them, they celebrate being on demon time, thanks to Beyonce. The Beyonce is the one that introduced this, and y'all just praise Beyonce. And she is just wicked, wicked. But she has managed to convince you that she's not wicked because Satan has blinded you by her so-called beauty. She's a cute girl, but that's a trick. That's a trick. Behind that cute face and that cute wig and that bleached skin and all of these clothes and stuff is pure wickedness, in my opinion. And her and a whole lot of these so-called entertainers of this generation, they have done a massive job of destroying a lot of people one song at a time, one dance at a time. They're going to shake y'all and straight into hell. They're going to shake you straight into hell. And I'm so sick of looking at it. You know, a lot of people nowadays, they don't even know the art form of dancing. Everything revolves around sex. Sex. I'm so sick of looking at it. A lot of them can't even dance without grinding and bumping and twerking and getting naked and flipping and flopping all over the place. That's not dancing. And it's so sad that a lot of people in this generation are so lost and dark. And you're fascinated with darkness that leads you to a path of destruction. And you will never know what real music sounds like. You will never know what real entertainers look like because you have been acclimated to clowns, satanic clowns. And this is the new normal for a lot of y'all. But hey, I'd rather listen at my dead rappers. Because my dead rappers, they have more talent in their coffin, in their bones, in their coffin than a lot of these living rappers have collectively together with breath in their lungs. Ugh, I'd rather listen at these dead rappers. Real rappers are no longer in existence. We gotta feel like Nas, you know. I would say Lil Wayne, but look at him. Look at him. It's like it's like it's dead, but he won't lay down. And when was the last time he had a hit song? When was the last time? So we just gotta, you know. And it's sad that, you know, what can I say about him other than look at him? Oh my God. Ugh. But anyway, anyway, Glorilla. She's a mess. She's a whole mess. And I can imagine already she done get ran through by a whole lot of guys in the industry and a couple of girls too. She look like anything goes. Anything goes because she's so desperate to maintain that position in the industry. And as we have all heard a lot of stories how they get down in the music industry. So she's probably already sucked a whole lot of dingalings and licked on a lot of pussies too. And it's just sad. I saw her dancing, a snippet of her dancing earlier this morning, and between her legs, I wouldn't have seen it if she hadn't showed it. So it is what it is. But between her legs from the back, I could see the whole other side of the earth. It's a shame how so many of these girls, young girls, they done had their pussies just rammed like they had it rammed by 18-wheeler. And you could probably take an 18-wheeler down through there and turn it around and have a place to park and come on out of there again and again and again. It's a shame to let yourself, as a young girl, get ran through like that, where you just have a wide hole between your legs. Woo! And I think you ought to just put on a dress when you're made up like that. It looks so nasty. It looks so bad, and it tells a tale about you. It don't look good. And she don't mind putting on little tight shorts and leggings and stuff. When you got a wide thigh gap, you should cover that up. That don't look good. And I can imagine she gets so cold between her legs, especially during the winter time and things. Oh, it's just sad. It's just sad to let somebody just ram you like that. Where you just got a wide hole between your legs. And it's like an arch. It's like an arch, like the McDonald's arch. And that great big old hole between her legs. At a young, at an early age, a young girl. A young girl. Can you imagine when she get in her 40s? My God. My God, she gonna need her walls built back up again. Well, maybe she'll have enough money to build the walls back. But right now, it look like they almost come tumbling down. It's just sad how these young girls just getting ran through. And they still don't have a man. They still don't have one. Now, they can get one, but they don't stay. You know why they don't stay? Because they don't want to be in sewage. Sewage. And, oh, it's just sad to see how these young girls represent themselves. It's sad. And they call us old. Meanwhile, their pussies is older than us. Us in our 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and things. And I see a lot of 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80-year-olds. We holding it down out here. We looking better than y'all 20 and 30-year-olds. Y'all looking bad. You're looking decrepit. You're looking half dead. You're looking bad. And I ask myself, is it the drugs? Is it the crack baby juice in your blood? What is it that's got you looking so bad and so old at an early age? Is it because you stay out in the street all the time, you don't never go home? What is it? Is it the dick sucking that's catching up with you and making you look so old and broke down? Oh, y'all look bad. Ain't nobody gonna tell you but me, because I tell the truth. And shame the devil. And I don't have no lie to tell. Y'all young girls, y'all, not all of you, but most of y'all young girls, you look so bad. And you look so old and broke down. And there's no amount of makeup that will help you look any better. You just look like an old woman with a lot of makeup on. And then when you take it off, you look even older and worse. And I can only imagine what you look like between your legs when you get naked and spread your legs open. That's why a lot of these guys don't want to perform oral sex on you. It's just like you're telling them and invite them to lick on some sewage. My God, my God. I was a younger girl once, but I'm so glad I didn't do myself the way a lot of these young girls doing themselves, like Glorilla. And I did some foolish things in my younger days, but I thank God. I ain't never enjoyed or even thought about having a man nut in my fries. And listen, when you like something so satanic as that, when you like nut in your fries, what do you not like at that point? What will you not do when you let a man nut in your fries? That is so dark. That is so satanic. That is so evil and wicked and ugh. And y'all going to see her in concert. Y'all giving her a pass for saying something like that. And it makes me think, do y'all like the same thing too? Woo. Energy reciprocates energy. Isn't that how it goes? Yes, that's how it goes. So, last night I hear that a second person has died. And a whole lot of other people have been injured as a result of going with their stupid ass paying money to go see Glorilla Finesse2Tymes. I don't blame y'all for getting stomped to death and kicked and punched and all this kind of stuff. And If you're gonna be that stupid, you get what you get. I don't feel sorry for you at all. I don't feel sorry. And then most of them, they probably was broke, and now they're gonna be big, and their family members are gonna be big, and setting up GoFundMes to help donate for the funerals and things. I wouldn't send not one flower. I wouldn't send not one flower. If you're gonna sign up for to be that stupid and be a fan of Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes, you get what you get. Why don't you look? I tell you what you do. Ask Glorilla to help with the funeral. I bet she. Oh, I seen her all over social media last night making all these statements, pretending like she care. Get off of that. Get off that message board, Glorilla, and pay for them funerals. Okay, I want to see her pay for them funerals. That's what I want to see her do. I want to see her post a comment saying that she's gonna pay for the funerals and pay those people that get stomped and injured in the concert. Now, I'm sure that's not gonna happen. Her and Finesse2Tymes, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. But if they do, I will be so surprised. I will be so surprised. And the handwriting is all over the wall. Once again, look at Finesse2Tymes. He looked like something wrong with him. He looked like something wrong with him. So why would you go and see? Why would you sign up for that? Why would you go and see somebody that looked like Finesse2Tymes and sound like Finesse2Tymes and move like Finesse2Tymes move? Why would you go and see somebody like that? You get what you get. I don't feel sorry for you for getting stomped to death and stampeded. I don't feel sorry for you. If you're gonna be that stupid to sign up for that, you get what you get. You get what you get. So, yeah. Two people, I think it's two women, they done get stampeded to death. They done get stomped and squished to death because reportedly, I guess they thought that the crowd of people thought that they heard a gun go off or something. So that caused a big panic and a melee ensued. So everybody started running and stomping on and jumping on top of each other, trying to get away from what they thought was a dangerous situation. And that's one thing that I do not ever want to be a part of, being locked in and trapped around a bunch of idiots. Oh my God. And none of them know CPR. Ain't none of them gonna perform CPR on it. They're just gonna look at you or get their phone and take a picture of you, or go live and put you all over social media. All of them, all of those people couldn't even help themselves or each other. They cannot render aid. So you just around a bunch of idiots. And here you are, paid to be stoned to death. You done paid to get stoned to death and injured. So I'm pretty sure, I can imagine, it's going to be a lot of lawsuits flying all over Glorilla's head and Finesse2Tymes. So, considering how Glorilla just started her so-called rap career, I don't know how this is going to work out for Glorilla. And then she signed to Yo Goddess record label, and he might be in trouble with this young doll situation. We're still investigating that. So, the chickens have come home to roost. And, you know, a lot of these people, they can make it seem like they really living their best life and they not worried about nothing, and they just, oh, they get the bag, they get the bag, they get the bag. And, you know, only the things that we do for God will last. When you serve in Satan, when you worship in Satan, when you are promoting satanic energies and activities, hey, it's not going to work out well for you. It's not going to work out well for you. And Satan is just using you to do his dirty work. and harvest these bodies and harvest this energy and help promote this dark energy. Okay, and when he's done with it, he gonna discard you like trash and go on and recruit some other idiots. Okay, and it's always gonna be some other idiots. Every generation is a new batch of idiots. Every generation, because a lot of y'all like to get pregnant and things and have sex with losers. So it's always gonna be a new batch of idiots. Yes. And look at the track record of Satan. He done made a fool out of so many people. Every generation. One generation to the next. Celebrity idiots. Regular, ordinary people idiots. Yeah. So he just makes a fool out of y'all, and go on to the next generation and make a fool out of them, and y'all keep on getting pregnant. So he'll have a new batch. He always gonna have a new batch of idiots waiting to be an idiot. So I just wouldn't sign up to be an idiot, but it's your choice. It's perfectly legal to be an idiot, but they say you can be anything you want to be, but why would you sign up to be an idiot? But anyway, so many people, they make it seem like it's so cool to be an idiot. I just thank God that I'm not an idiot. You know, you got to put on your thinking cap. Take off these wigs and put on your thinking cap. And I would suggest that you leave it on. A lot of y'all don't think. And you pay for it with your life because you don't think. You don't judge. You got to be able to judge, to divide right from wrong. When you're in danger and when you're safe. When it's time to go and when it's time to stay. You got to be able to judge. But Satan has handicapped y'all and hoodwinked y'all and made you think and convince you that judging is wrong. But you judge when you get ready. But then you don't judge. A lot of y'all don't judge when it's necessary. And you make some terrible choices that reap a horrible harvest. So yeah, the chickens have come home to roost. So now that two people have got squished to death, who's gonna pay? And I'm pretty sure it's two women. Reportedly, it's two women. I'm pretty sure they black. And I'm pretty sure they got children. That's kind of rare that you see a black woman without children. I'm an exception because I was responsible for the most part with my uterus. But a lot of y'all women are not responsible with your uterus. You let anybody play in your pussies. You got to be responsible with your pussies. And, now the children, who gonna take care of the children? Now that they mama done got squished to death and stampeded in things. And that's gonna be on the headstone in the graveyard. Cause of death, got squished to death. That's a terrible way to go. Terrible. And look at the track record. This is becoming common. Look at Travis. Look at Travis. Travis is still recovering from not too long ago when he had the concert and the people got squished to death. See, something is going on. It's a lot of these new generation of entertainers. They're not responsible. And a lot of this jumping up and down and crowd surfing, that's not safe. That's not safe. And see, they got to do all of that to offset and compensate for the fact that they don't really have no real talent. So when you don't have no real talent, you got to do all this extra stuff. You got to do all this goofy shit. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. You know, the real entertainers like Michael Jackson, Prince, Tupac Shakur, Biggie, uh, Craig Mack and all them, they didn't have to crowd surf. They didn't have to pull off their wig and things. MC Light, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Charlie Baltimore, all those, those rappers that are Salt and Pepper, I don't remember them having to pull off their wig to be entertaining and throw it in the crowd and all this goofy shit and talk about how they like to eat semen nut all for French fries and things. They didn't have to do all of that because they had real talent. When you have real talent, it stands alone. You know, you just get out there and show out and show up and things. Show up and show out. Show out and show up. You know, your talent speaks for itself. You just get out there and get the mic and let it go and blow. You understand? But when you don't have no talent, you got to do all this goofy shit. You got to do all this extra shit. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing and things. You know, you got to do all this stupid stuff and wear all these crazy hairstyles and all these colors and things. You know, they don't have any real talent. They don't have any real talent, but y'all just overlook the fact that they don't have no talent. And the music, it is energy, right? It's vibrations, right? So y'all riding off the waves and of the frequencies of the vibrations. That's what y'all really tapping into. You tapping into them dark vibrations and frequencies. Listen at the lyrics of the songs. I guess y'all be too high on drugs. You don't even pay attention to what they saying on the microphone and things. Oh, look at the lyrics. The lyrics is dark and depraved. Why would you pay money to go and listen at that kind of trash? Why would you pay money to following behind somebody so satanic? Huh? Why? Because perhaps you are satanic too. So you get what you get. I don't feel sorry for you. And when you get stomped and stampeded to death, your family members just need to keep that same energy and be quiet and go ahead and use their tax return money or their leftover PPP loan money or whatever, sell their food stamps or whatever to pay for your funeral. Because you were such an idiot and you signed up for that. Destruction. You let somebody like Glorilla lead you on a path of destruction. You let somebody like Finesse2Tymes with that big stomach lead you on a path to destruction. And I bet they ain't gonna pay none of the funeral costs. It's just sad to sign up to get stomped and stampeded to death. Whew. And the people that's doing the stomping and stampeding, they don't give a fuck about you. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Oh, I'm just cussing and things. They don't care. You just a squish your thing up under their feet. They trying to get out of there. And, you know, they don't mean to stomp you, but some of them do. They don't mind stomping and stampeding and squishing you to death and things up under their feet and things. And, you know, ugh. You don't know who it is, so you can't hold them liable. And that's a bad situation to be in, locked in with a bunch of heathens that's running all over the place, wild, and half of them high on drugs and intoxicated on all this lean and liquor and under the influence of Satan, and they just stomping you to death, kicking you out the way and things. Woo, it just sad. Just a terror, a blanket of terror. I can't imagine getting stampeded to death and can't get out of there and things. It's just sad. But I would never put myself in that situation because I'm more responsible with myself. I don't fall in behind heathens, and I'm not a fan of heathens. So, you know, I'm not attracted to heathens and heathen energy. Thank God. Thank God. But a lot of y'all are. And it's a dangerous situation that you put yourself in when you're attracted to heathen energy. Okay, it's no good gonna come out of that. No good is gonna come out of that. And oh, it's just sad to get stomped and stampeded and squished to death. Whew. My God. But like I said, we've been down this road before. Travis Scott, he, you know, he had that concert not too long ago in Texas, in Houston, Texas. AstroWorld. We'll never forget that, right? And that little 10-year-old boy, he got squished to death. His daddy should have never took him there. What does a 10-year-old little boy have in common with Travis Scott? Okay, you got to be responsible as a parent. Why would you take your children there? That's very irresponsible. That's just like Kim Kardashian. She all over there at her house bringing, what's her name? Ice Spice, who looks half like a half Annie. Y'all remember Annie? I used to love Annie. The sun'll come out tomorrow. She looking like Annie. She looking like Annie, half Annie, and what's the other half? Trash. Half Annie and half trash. And that's so irresponsible. Why would a child be attracted to Ice Spice? And why would a parent allow their child? You're supposed to redirect your child. When you see a child is singing some Ice Spice, it's trash. It's very inappropriate for a child to be singing that trash and liking trash. So as a parent, you should say, daughter, we're not gonna listen to that. You don't need to look at that. That's the parent's job. The child doesn't know any better. You know, a lot of children, they stumble upon trash. So it's your job, your responsibility as a parent to guide and direct and redirect the child, because they never been here before. They don't know. You know, a lot of children get lost. But if you are lost as a parent, how you gonna lead your children? You letting your child, you lost and your child lost. Everybody in the house is lost, including the dog and the cat if you got some. And you headed for destruction. See, this is what Kanye was trying to prevent. Kanye was trying to prevent it, but y'all call him crazy. And now I think Kim doing this to get back at Kanye. She know this makes him mad for North to be headed in this direction, and all on TikTok with Ice Spice and all that sexual activity, bumping and grinding, got an ass to the camera. Did y'all see it? I said, I can't believe this is the same Northwest. I liked her better the way she was. And here she go, got her friends and her cousins twerking and carrying on. Over there with Ice Spice singing the lyrics of that trash. All that sexual, talking about some ass and booties and all that trash. And she's underage. She's underage, but how can Kim lead her in a better path when she's trash herself? I saw this coming. I saw this coming. She's Jezebel. What do you expect from Jezebel? What do you expect of a witch? Huh? What do you expect? It's a whole family of witches. So I knew that Northwest was doomed. The moment that Kim Kardashian announced that she was pregnant, I knew that baby was doomed. And here we are. She's not disappointing me. Is she disappointing y'all? She's not disappointing me. She's grooming Northwest to be America's next top thought. Yes. And she don't have a choice. She don't have a choice. She don't have a choice in the matter. Northwest and Chicago, they don't have a choice. And all them other cousins, Kylie's children, what's the other one name? Courtney's children, and the other one with the long pussy. What's her name? What is her name? The one that can't leave Tristan alone. She's stigmatized. What is her name? What is her name? She's real big and tall with a long pussy. What is her name? Kendall. It's not Kendall. Kylie. Courtney. What is her name? Oh, Jesus. I'm having a brain freeze, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The other sister. The other slutty sister. Yeah, that's stigmatizing things. I'll think about it in a minute. But yeah, all of them done had some black babies, and they are grooming them to be the next generation of celebrity sluts. Yes, and I just think it's a shame that Northwest is being groomed for this journey, and she don't have a choice in the matter. So, yeah, it's just sad. Sad, sad, sad. But it was so disappointing to see, and I just can't unsee that. I can't get it out of my head, and I feel so insulted to see Northwest in the house with Ice Spice. This big ass girl, this overgrown girl that's over sexualizing herself. That's very inappropriate for some children. And Kim, she is endangering her child. Okay, that's not entertaining. It's nothing fun about that. It's child exploitation, and it's child endangerment. And a lot of y'all just sit around and hee ha ha ha, and then you complain about the pedophiles. Ooh, y'all just pathetic. Y'all more pathetic for giving it the green light and giving it the pass than Kim is for being a sorry ass mother. Thank God she can't have no more children. Thank God she can't have no more. But anyway, yeah, it's a shame that so many people are fans of Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes and the monster Kodak Black and that other monster. What's his name? Uzi Bert. Lil Uzi Bert. He look like he need a bath. Don't he look like he need a bath? He look like he need a hot bath. Lil Uzi Vert. And what's up with them hairstyles? And who made it cool to start worshiping Satan in public? Lil Uzi Vert. Did y'all see the video last night? I saw it on Shade Room. Lil Uzi Vert, he was on stage saying this over and over and over again, that he made a city girl believe in Satan or something like that to that effect. And I already knew something was wrong. Ah! The handwriting is on the wall once again. Look at Lil Uzi Vert. And it got fans. I can't believe it got fans. See, something is wrong with y'all, just like it's something wrong with these so-called celebrities. Oh, it goes hand in hand. It's full circle. Something is wrong with a lot of y'all. And, maybe y'all be high on drugs once again, and you can't tell the difference between what is what. And why would you be a fan of Lil Uzi Vert? Look at him. Listen at him. Smell him. Why would you be a fan of that trash? Oh, and I've been trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But his music don't even make any sense. His whole look, his whole presentation, it doesn't make any sense. Same thing with Glorilla. Same thing with Finesse2Tymes. And it's just a mess. It's a mess. How y'all are attracted to trash. Oh my God. But anyway, I just thank God today and every day that I'm not attracted to trash. But a lot of y'all are. And you got the right to be attracted to trash. But it says a lot about you. It says a lot about you. So therefore, you have to examine yourself. Why are you attracted to trash? Because you might be trash yourself. And, that's your choice. If that's what you want to do and that's what you want to be, hey, it's legal. But I just would not recommend that you be trash and you celebrate trash and you follow trash and you pay good money to go and listen to trash. Oh, my God. But yeah, a lot of lawsuits are going to come out of this more than likely. So that's going to be really interesting to see what direction that goes in. And I was listening at one of the YouTubers who's very informative, Onan TV. Oh my goodness, he's so smart. Are y'all familiar with him? And he was breaking it all down yesterday. And I might post a link in the description box under this video after it uploads so you all can go and listen at Onan TV talk about this. And he was talking about how um Yo Gotti, who's Glorilla is signed to, how this all might unfold. And it's really gonna open the doors to some other things that Yo Gotti probably probably was not prepared for and didn't foresee coming, which is a good thing as it relates to the connection with the young Dolph case. Yes, the chickens are coming home to roost. Yes, yes. So they are probably scrambling right now. They probably didn't get no sleep last night. They probably been at these computers and in these offices with the doors locked all up and things in private sessions trying to see how they're going to orchestrate this and turn it around. I don't think they're going to be able to turn it around. I think the train is headed to derailment and it's just going to just crash all around them. Well, they sign up to be crash dummies. So what do you expect when you're a crash dummy? So I like to see all of this crash dummy activity. I just love when these crash dummies crash out. I just love it. And they just need to get on out the way because they've been in the way too long anyway. They've been in the way too long and standing around bragging and representing Satan and all this kind of stuff. I'm glad to see these crash dummies get the hell out of the way and crash all the way out. Yes. And yeah, it's sad that a lot of people are gonna be sacrificed in order for a lot of these crash dummies to get out of the way. Well, some of the people that's been sacrificed, they crash dummies too. You know, when you pay money to go see somebody like Glorilla and Finesse2Tymes, what is that? A crash dummy? You're crashing out when you pay your money to go see some trash like that. Okay, a crash dummy paying to go see another crash dummy. It's just a crash activity. Okay, it's just a crash fest. Yes. So, I would never pay. I wouldn't even go to a Glorilla and a Finesse2Tymes concert if it was free. I don't even want to go to it if it's free. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's garbage. That music is garbage, and I just can't believe that they got fans. They have fans, and people are celebrating those kind of people. It's just sad, sad, sad. That's not music to me. It's just garbage. But you know they're making a lot of money off of garbage, so it is what it is. And then the music executives they making a fool out of them. But I digress. But yeah, a lot of people are being squished to death by following behind these satanic entertainers, and y'all paying a heavy price. And then the entertainers they gotta pay out their pocket when they fans get squished to death. And it's a lot of more y'all gonna get squished to death by following in behind these idiots. And, you know, it's getting hot outside. They're gonna start having concerts and all that jumping around, jumping up and down and crowd surfing they're gonna be doing and they're gonna encourage y'all to do it. And y'all gonna sign up to be squished to death. But that's your choice. If you wanna get squished to death, you go right ahead. You go right ahead and get on out of the way of society if that's what you want to do. But just make sure that you have some life insurance policies paid up so your family members and friends don't have to beg, okay? And set up GoFundMes and things. And, you know, it is what it is. A lot of y'all going to these concerts, but you're not making it back home. And you got children. And you making your children foster children. Somebody got to take care of your children. And why would you put that responsibility on somebody else? That burden. Especially if you got badass kids. Somebody else got to deal with your badass kids. And you gone on to the morgue to take a long, long nap after you got squished the fucking death. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. All right, thank y'all so much. That's all I got to say about that. It's so much more to say about it, but that's all the time I'm going to waste talking about it. All that trash. It is what it is. Holla at your girl. Don't y'all get squished to death. But if you want to get squished to death, go right ahead. It's your choice to get squished to death and stampeded. Just make sure you get your life insurance policies paid up before you go to these concerts to listen to all that trash and jump up and down and around and catch wigs and things and get stampeded and squished the fucking death. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Holla at your girl. Peace.